Welcome back to MPQ Mastery, where we teach you to destroy more gems. Today, I really wanted to share with you one of my all-time favorite team-ups, and it's a team-up that does some amazing things together, and I rarely ever lose with this team, so if you have these three characters, you definitely want to try them out. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification for future videos as well. We're just getting started. So this team-up is the Gray Suit Black Widow, Mr. Fantastic, and the Model 40 Iron Man. And what you'll see is that Iron Man is there really just for his yellow ability that generates AP for both Black Widow and Mr. Fantastic. Not only does it generate the purple and the green and the red that Black Widow needs for all three of her abilities, but it also produces a lot of blue, which is really helpful for Mr. Fantastic. Now, Black Widow will be the main damage dealer. She uses her red power to clear enemy tiles and deal damage, and her green power allows her to do that too, but to even a greater degree, but is more expensive. And her purple power allows her to create green tiles. Mr. Fantastic is where the combo kinda gets interesting. His blue ability is really cheap on stunning. I believe it's 6 AP, super cheap. You can get people stunned constantly, especially if you keep going with Iron Man generating that yellow. His yellow ability is fine. Anytime that one of your tiles is matched, you heal, whatever. But his black ability, however, is where you get extra damage every time you make a red, yellow, or green match. And that is the cog that makes this matchup super amazing. So matches usually go like this. You focus on getting yellow and blue right up front. Yellow is to fuel Iron Man's yellow ability that creates AP for the whole team. Blue is to get enough AP to start stunning your enemies, and it becomes very easy to keep your enemies in a perpetual stun using this technique. The cool thing about that as well is while he's stunning, he gets to switch tiles, and when you're switching those tiles, you want to make sure that you're matching your blacks, so that you can get enough AP to activate also Mr. Fantastic's black ability. Once Iron Man is stunned, use Black Widow's red power to start clearing the board and making falling matches so that you can make sure you get enough of the other colors to start really doing stuff. You want to get that black tile out for Mr. Fantastic. Then, you use her purple ability to make as many green matches as possible. They can just be 3 matches. They can be 4s and 5s if you want some strategic destroying of other tiles and you want those critical tiles. But even a 3 is awesome because if you have his black ability boosted all the way up, Mr. Fantastic is going to do an additional 2,000 damage every time you do a green, red, or yellow match. So you want that going, and then you want as many green matches as you can get. All of that then also fuels up Black Widow's green ability that deals tons of damage to all the enemies if you have it up to level 5, which is where I have it, and it clears the board. It's just such a great cycle that you can just do that. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, and you're golden. Most times I use this combo, I don't even take damage. If you get in there and you stun your enemies quick enough, then you have a perpetual cycle that will just win the fight for you. It does take a little bit of extra micromanaging in order to make it work every time, and because Black Widow is your main damage dealer, that also means that she gets pushed to the forefront a lot. So if you don't find yourself finding those matches right up front at the beginning of the battle, then she can get taken out by some of the more powerful enemies. But if you get those yellows and those blues right up front, then there's a really good chance that you can get out of the fight without taking any damage. Have you discovered this team up already? If you have, tell me how you do with it. Otherwise, I want you to go out and try this team up and then come back and let me know how it works for you, because it works every time for me. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe. We are also on Twitter at MPQ Mastery, so don't forget to hit us up there too. And as always, thank you for coming to MPQ Mastery, where we help you destroy more gems. If you've got a character that you are looking for a good team up for, let me know who that character is, and I will try and create a video to tell you about a really cool matchup for that character.